Hello everybody, Tyre here with episode 13 of BeamNG Drive Career Mode with the RLS Career Overhaul mod, as well as several others, all listed down in the description. Today's video, you might notice a few things are different. For one, we've got some really nice and beautiful clouds going on too. As I move, things are actually pretty smooth. I know it's a little small, so you may have to zoom in if you're on mobile. Just pinch and zoom. Does work. Should work. And yeah, we're averaging very well on frame rate. All I did, I went and bought some new RAM that was faster. Like, same amount, just went up, because the old stuff was old. Anywho, I had started about 5 minutes of an episode already, and then I was like, oh boy, I cannot find it. Yeah, I was thinking about doing some repo stuff. I was like, I haven't done that in a little bit. I want to, well, I didn't notice it until I went and had to look and double check and research, and oh yeah, that has been removed because that has not been up to date yet. And I know it can take some time, so I am in no big rush here. But, you know, kind of sucks. But that's okay. So I figured we'll try anyway. We'll see what we can figure. I bought a base D series. I already had it. Game was saved, everything, you know, so that there was nothing much I could do. But we could put in the crate LSX again, or what I'm thinking is we could find ourselves maybe something that is a little bit better, but also faster in a way, and more power. And I mean, I was looking down here and like, we got a 7.3 V8. We could do a 6.9 or 7 liter, you know, there's plenty in here. I'm thinking maybe a diesel though, and the diesel racing V8, which of course is going to immediately go. So we're going to kind of build this up quick. I'll probably come back here though after I get a few of the parts installed, go over what I've changed, things like that, because it's going to be a lot of picking parts, and we've been doing that a little bit lately. Alrighty guys. Got an AI being weird there. Like, is he? Yeah, the truck came up a ways. This is where we're at. So we've got the flatbed, we've got the diesel set up, everything's running. We got the dually tires in the rear with the heavy duty suspension. It should be. I want to triple check that though. Yes, everything is heavy duty. That's perfect. Yeah, so we got all of that goodiness going. Rollback's working. I do need to, in here, rear seats. And we should have late rear bench. Yep. Can't really see too well in there, but there we go. Kind of what it would look like. Gotta enjoy that. I wonder if it's actually like what I did as a kid for fun. Yep. Uh-oh. It just goes right through. Wow. Okay. But yeah, everything is here. We got the heavy duty, got all the brakes, got a twin turbocharger on the diesel, so that should give us some power and everything. And it's going to cost us 125,000 credits here, so a little on the expensive side. And I'm not even done yet because we have to go into tuning. I think I'm going to put that down. This can go up to 70 pounds, 80 pounds of boost. 0.5 extra. I want a little bit more idle roughness. It's a nice thing about CJD there. Yeah, so we'll go 5. And we'll kind of get this to scale on down nicely. And then this guy, I gotta figure out how to set this. Okay. I think we're good here. I do want to set these all the way out, though. That'll make it more stable, too. So that'll definitely help. I also do have, like, all of the light. I could have put a couple more up on top, but I said, that's good enough, right? Don't want to go too crazy. Front cooling ducts, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those to, like, 50%. Rear cooling ducts to, like, 30 to make sure that we don't overheat. I'd rather it be a little cool. It's going to cost us another $2,000. We're kind of getting thin on cash, but... whoops, I went too far. And then what we've got to do is mine vehicles. And I got to see... This should still all work, you know, either way. And personalize license plate. Is it? No, it's all lowercase, I'm pretty sure. That's okay, we can test it out anyway. I think it doesn't really matter if we do have it like that or not. I've also got some ESC going on. Let's go and take this down the drag. I kind of want to see how it does, how it shifts everything like that. See what kind of time we get for a repo truck. Let's go and assess that performance. And we're going to go ahead and we'll just watch here. I want to say things are slipping here. Something or another. 11.75, but yeah, we need a bigger radiator for sure. And the brakes, see, they don't do as much as they should. Yeah, braking force is only 0.68. That's just not right. I don't understand that. Front rear bias, yeah, brake force multiplier. We can't really go any more than 100 on that. Also, I had steering here somewhere that I wanted to look at. Yes, this guy. Let's go 12%. Just apply that. I don't think I can make it over here. I hop on in. Oh, I can. Okay, good. Let's see. That's a pretty good steering angle right there. The rate is a little quick. So that's why it's down like that. Good. Let's go for 4%. I think that's perfect. All-wheel drive. So I think we'll be fine there. I'm going to go ahead and just put this up all the way. Why not? Stiffness, let's go to 10. Diameter, we'll go a little bit bigger on that. A little bit more inertia. Just a touch more there. I think we'll be okay. And then I think that's gonna pretty much be what I can do besides the radiator. I have a high performance radiator, but it's obviously not enough, so we need to go ahead and get another radiator put in. And then let's see, do an ultra high performance racing radiator, because then we'll never worry about it again. And I don't know if there's anything more for brake. I like when my keyboard gives me two. I mean, I could do heavy duty. Maybe that'll be a little better. I think that's as much as we can really get out of her here. So let's go ahead. We're already running. We'll put it into sport mode here. Didn't really take a look at the power, but you guys got to see it, so. All right, so let's see. We got to open up our phone, go to Repo, generate mission. It's going to load up a mission for me, and then we'll get to see what we got. If it's a roller, I'll have to cancel. Looks like we got a regular Claria here. 1975, 370,000 miles. I still imagine it'll tank my FPS if I go all the way. Not as much as I was expecting there, though. Let's do a little bit of a fun one here, too. Evening Sky 4. I think that'll look pretty good. Stuck behind the Corvette here. Oh yeah. I could probably take that final drive from a 444 that I have it at. So I was thinking diesel might be okay to do it. Yeah, I think we'll be alright to go back down to like a 410, maybe even lower than the 355. Well, that sky looks so nice now. Cruise control does not like to work very well with that. I don't know why he ran into me. He's not pulling me over for it. That's good. I'll say, it ain't gonna happen. I'll run. This view right here just looks so good. Couldn't be better yet, but it's still pretty good right now. What are we actually at for frame rate here? Oh, we're dipping into the 30s. Okay. I am enjoying it, but I think I'm gonna have to toggle that off because that's gonna help us a little bit there. That's a lot of turbo pressure, though, for sure. I think we're going to be going down to that car parking lot type of a deal here. Trying to look at the a little bit of soot there, not too crazy. Wish I could turn that up on this one. I was turning on my lights there and didn't pay attention to braking or churning or anything. In park, unlock the front diff as well, and then we should be back here. Actually got 3. Yeah, it looks like we had 4 there. I was like, that's not right. And there's no hydraulic pump, but still it works, so we'll go with that. We'll go ahead and grab this guy here. That should be... It's doing its own thing now. Hitting that E key again. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to be doing. We'll go ahead and start picking it on up, taking it on to the truck, and we'll take it right on back to Trusted Auto Sales. I've figured out how to do this, so middle click to go the opposite direction. A little bit hard to handle left click, right click, middle clicking like that. And I've got the brakes set fully on the Calaria as well. So again, if you just hold whatever button for the brakes and jump out, it'll keep it at that state. So the thing with the parking brake, it should not move at all. It should be fine back there. Go ahead and turn on the headlights so I can see my dash here. Yeah, that's the light bar. Where are we going? It's wanting me to turn around now. I probably missed the turn, to be honest. Light, how perfect. Don't even really have to give it throttle, and we're just up and cruising already. Let's see. It's 40%. Fully onto the brakes there. I also seen there was modified heavy-duty rear tires, so I'm not sure what that exactly means, like how they've been modified, but we'll take it. I put them on there. Figured they might be $100 extra, but I think we'll be all right. Okay, so as soon as we hit, whoops, as soon as we hit that, the vehicle has been returned and it's gone. Okay. Didn't quite catch what we're getting for money on that. We got 6.38K, so that's fair. I think that's pretty good. We're loading up another mission here. Let's go take a look and see what we get next. Another Claria GS 2400? Or is it broken? Not really seeing anything that way. Yeah, I think the phone got a little bit broke. Also, I did forget, and I keep forgetting, we need to go into our milestones here. 5 rollovers, 20 hours, parts worth 15,000, 200,000 from awards, 20 stars, 20 repair claims, and 1 vehicle delivered. So, very decent. Thinking that I have another, but I'm not believing it this time. I got the big flashy on here. Still gonna get speeding. Oh, I couldn't turn. I think we are okay though. But we won't have traffic to worry about as badly. Ooh, yeah. I don't think they'll actually be able to get me. Nope. 377 credits. I think because the lights are kind of messing with it a little bit. And then we'll put her in park. Hop on out. Got LED headlights too. I don't remember if I said that. LED headlights is what I should say. So I got a good bit of brightness going on with the truck if I need it. Kind of crazy, we got a couple of Calarias here. And there we go. Brake off. Go on into drive. If I had these keybinds set up on my controller somehow, that could work. I was looking at the cruise control thing and I just ran right into him. Oh yeah, it's BeamNG. And that's what I do. There we go. Wonder if it's gonna be broken, because if it gives us a third Claria GS, then yes, it is broken. Let's take a look, see what we get. Ooh, the Abishi Pigeon Cool Edition. Alright. Big old sneeze. Sorry about that, everybody. Not even sure where that came from. I had my lights on, and he, of course, slammed on his brakes as soon as he could there. This could end badly. I can see everything though. Time of day is active, okay. There we go. Out on the island, things are doing very well for frame right now though. Alright. Already getting it set as I pulled up here. Ooh. I'm trying to use my knee on that stick to kind of move so I can see a little bit better. Looks like we're good. Okay, so it's definitely a cool addition because, yeah, riding in the back of that would be very fun. The last time I picked up a vehicle here, it was a whole-on city bus. It wasn't a school bus. It was a city bus. Yeah. That was a massive repo win right there. Yeah, brakes are definitely getting hot. I think that's going to be the rear. Yeah, so the front, I'm kind of steering back and forth. We can see the camber adjusting up there. So the rear, I'm just going to have to go 100% here. They are cooling down, but just not a whole lot. The pigeon about flew off the back from the acceleration. Oh, that is crazy. Daily driver is down to 125. That is something else I did do. I don't know if I mentioned that. Went and did some driving. Got it all figured out. The pigeon has its lights on, but doesn't. It's weird. There's like two little shiny dots as though the headlights are facing me, but they're not facing me. Trying to also make this quick because I believe that would get us a more money. I mean, it would in the grand scheme of being able to do more deliveries in the hour. Squeeze right through there. That's only because it went to 40 for a split second. That was mean. Oh, the pigeon is gone. I heard squealing tires and I was like, that doesn't sound right to me. Got away from him though. I think what I will do... We'll set the truck here for a second. I'll go and just drive the pigeon over there and come on back. Should be relatively quick. I don't know if it'll actually allow me to go like that though. But we'll try it. That's kind of weird. Watch out for the back of my truck there. Oh, it took me here. That's not right. Okay. We were this way. Yeah. So F11, Alt W. Oh, that puts the truck there. Oh, whoopsies. I forgot to get out of it first, but that's okay. And then we got our... That's the thing about this mod, is that it doesn't really listen. It just does its own thing. Let's also turn off our truck here so we don't burn up the fuel while it sits there for the episode, because this is the focus right here. What did we get? What is our current? 14K. That's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and generate a new mission, see what vehicle we kind of get here and all. Another pigeon, cool. Yeah, it's definitely kind of broken that way. I don't know, last one paid pretty good. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's still got the front diff locked. That's why it's not steering so well. Oh yeah, that's much better. We're gonna have to go through the night again, it looks like. Take a shortcut because it is right here. How nice. I wish there was like an auto button, so you could just hit one button and it automatically rolls it all the way out or something. Each one little bit, or even the whole deal, I don't mind. I figured out a trick to kind of getting that to do both at the same time over the years, and pretty much you just kind of bounce back and forth between the buttons, and there's a whole timing aspect to it too, so. Definitely got to do something good about those rear brakes though. I think after this one we'll have to go back if we don't have an accident forgiveness. We'll have to just do what we do, kind of a deal. Go ahead and turn off my flashy hazard lights now. I'll also put on a better horn. Have to make sure I get that horn just right there too. Our rear tires are actually finally cooling down a little bit there, I see. It's the braking though that's definitely doing it in, so I don't think we need that much more. Oh boy, is this going to the island? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. I was about to say that would be kind of funny. I think the outside air temperature varies for the night too pretty good, so. Coming back to the same spot we dropped one off before. Trying to move it forward, and that way I can get closer up to the wall here. Less close to the wall. There we go. All right. Let's, yeah, we'll just drive on back. Yeah, that cruise control, I don't know what it is, but only one car, and that was the Saga, I believe it was. Maybe not. I can't remember. But one car this whole far that actually does it right. Otherwise, they all bounce like this. I went this way on accident. Let's go into drift. I want to kind of... caught air. That was a pretty smooth landing too, surprisingly. Managed to even catch air there. I think I broke my lights up top doing that landing. Yeah, I broke a lot of lights doing that hard landing. Flatbed part there doesn't really matter. Yeah, the light actually just fell onto the flatbed there. Perfect though. Listen to that turbo spin down very slowly. That is crazy. Turbos is actually... Ooh. Oh, this would increase us by 0.76%. Otherwise, we'd have to wait 12 minutes. Ooh. Ouchie, ouchie. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do another one. And hopefully that should give us that. We'll get our 5.25K from that. Only seemed to take a while because it was loading everything. That's all that was. So we got a Wendover Sport this time. It's like 10 miles. Total distance or distance to? I think it's just total distance because I don't think this is a 10-mile large map. Put on what we have left of the blinking. Try to get some air to the brakes without using them here, so kind of race carring it around. And that actually should help things cool down a little ways. Now we're about to pop tires too. It's kind of crazy. There's our repair forgiveness. All right. Purple. All right. Kind of show you my high beams are definitely a lot brighter. And if we put on that light bar, we definitely get some craziness there. Got the power of the sun. There we go. Glad it stopped where he did, not any later. Street lights really come in handy down here. Yeah, brakes actually, they're cooling down a good bit. Now we get some highway, we should be good here. So yeah, I think maybe just 50% instead of 30. If it was 30, I think that's what I put that. Yeah, now the cruise control is kind of behaving, but I think that's just because we're at such a low amount. Maybe it heard me. There's our 46.75 new record. There we go. We're so close to home, we might as well just drive on back, at least one of our homes. Ooh. I wasn't expecting to catch in that much air, so it really didn't do me good for braking. But we're all right. All right. And we'll go ahead and do a repair here for a voucher. And then tuning, we got to do some tuning to it. So let's see. I think stall ratio can be put down firstly. That'll help a little bit. And then all the way up here again, that's right. So rear is 30, we'll go to 50. I think that's gonna do pretty good there. And then I set the differentials in the rear. Also, let's go make some money. Got 85 parts in inventory. If we sell all of that, we make 20,500. That's 20,600 actually. So we'll just do that. Now let's see. Part customization, all parts, frame. And I completely forgot where I was going with this. Oh man, and you guys are probably gonna be yelling at me like, what am I supposed to be doing? Yes. It just took me a second. Here we are. So we're gonna go, we'll just go straight to a 355. That'll be a big jump. I think that'll get it a lot better for that though for us here. There we go. All right, we got time for about one more repo mission. Let's go ahead and just set it to daytime. Not so much nighttime here. We get a little bit of money there as well. Just loading up the mission. Sport ESC. We got a Gavril Grand Marshal Sledgehammer Interceptor. Ooh. City's not paying off their fancy dancy little car there. And this thing does soak up fuel, but I imagine so for what kind of power and everything we're throwing at it, it's gonna. There we go. Zoom out a little bit while I'm at it here. I think we're good. This thing, I've driven this in free roam. It is insane. V12. Uh-oh. Transmission's broke, though. It doesn't have no drive shaft. Yeah, what? Okay. Well, we gotta change our tactic here. I should be able to back up and scoop it onto the truck here. Gotta watch my steering here a little bit. And then what I think I will want to do, get this as shallow as possible. Perfect. Does it want to slide out anymore? No. Okay. Parking brake is on it. I don't know if that was a great idea or not, but as long as I mostly get it on there. I just got to be a little more cautious about driving then. It doesn't tell me where it wants me to take it though. Deliver to the police dealership, huh? I don't have a marker for that, so let's see if we can find it in the list and set one. There we go. Thankfully we can do that. And we'll go ahead and put our flashies on because we're going to be having some fun with this one for sure. I mean, if that isn't an image. That's already shifting a little bit. Use manual mode so I can use some engine braking type of a deal here. Uh-oh. I have to try again here. In fact, I wonder if I do this right, what I'm thinking I can do. Park here. Just about cleared the whole car there. So this is what I'm wondering about. Uh-oh, somebody's honking. Nope. Okay, so I can't do that. These guys are going to be mad because I'm going to have to back up and everything into them. Might get around, I'm not sure yet. We'll take a look though. See what happens here. Okay, there we go. Open up the barrier. Oh boy. If I could do this right. There we go. Got the parking brake on. The car is pretty much lined up, so definitely better pay well for this much. Thankfully, the police dealership is not that far away. Never registered that I picked it up, though, so I'm wondering if it'll give me a drop-off point or not, but we'll try it out anyway. Almost there. And there goes the car. Again. Right. Put this on back, and then I should be able to roll it onto there. Actually get it fully loaded and get this thing done. This is a bit of a pain just because it's missing a drive shaft, I'll be honest there. Not that park's really gonna do anything, but might as well try anyway. There we go. Being that I'm already facing this way, we're just going reverse. Maybe not a great idea. Maybe not the greatest idea. It went well for a little bit. Wonder if I can roll the car down there. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot because we've been at this for a little bit too long, in my opinion. There is a spot. That's good. And it gave it to us. Imagining it manages to take a good chunk of money out of our pockets that way. Yeah, only $2 grand for that because of the time, I'm imagining. But if it had a drive shaft, I don't think it would be so bad. All right, guys. I do think that is going to be it for today's episode. And it turned nighttime again for no reason. If you did enjoy today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more BeamNG content, go ahead and subscribe. All the mods are listed down below, as well as my Discord. So if you have any other comments, opinions, topics, suggestions, ideas, you can go ahead and drop those in the description or join the Discord and let me know directly there. Otherwise, again, that is it for today's episode, everybody. Take care, and bye-bye.